when I saw this video, this is exactly what I was gonna comment. When I was setting up the nursery for our daughter, I got the weirdest looks when people are like, why are you putting a bed, or why are you looking for a day bed to put in the nursery? Like, you just need the crib. I'm like, no, listen, the day bed is for me. Hello? It honestly worked out the best for my family, and I'm so glad that we decided to put a day bed in her nursery. I wanted to make sure that my daughter was sleeping in her crib and independent on her own early on, because I just did not want her to sleep with me and my husband. I'm just not for that. And if you are, that's totally cool. It's just wasn't gonna work out for us. So the first week or so, we tried the bassinet in our room, like next to me and my bed in our room. It just didn't work. I didn't love it. It felt weird just like getting up and her being there and trying to nurse, and then it would disrupt my husband's sleep. He only got 2 weeks of paternity, and like it just didn't work for our dynamic. So what we ended up doing is she slept in the crib and I slept in the daybed in her room. My husband was back to work. He didn't have to have interrupted sleep. I mean, I'm breastfeeding. He offered to get up and do a bottle in the middle of the night, but it just ended up being so silly in my mind, because while he was up giving her the bottle, I still couldn't sleep. So like, what was the point of both of us having crappy sleep? Side note, I just do better with less sleep than my husband. I went through residency and we were trained to not sleep. It's not a good thing, but I still work 24-hour call shifts, so I'm used to interrupted sleep more than he is. Anyway, that's just what worked for us. So for the first 4 weeks, I think maybe 6 weeks of my daughter's life, I just slept in the daybed, which was extremely comfortable, in her room. She slept in her crib. When it was time to feed her every 2 to 3 hours, or however long that was, it feels like so long ago, but I would just get up, feed her, pump, go back to sleep in my daybed. It honestly worked out perfectly for us. So for this comment, I completely agree. The bed in the nursery is so smart. Another plus side is that my sister also stayed with us, and she was able to use that bed too later on so that she could help with the baby. So it just made sense for us, and I'm so glad we decided to have that bed in the nursery.